Hey everyone, Jeff here from Our Paradise Falls. Welcome back to our channel, and on today's video I have a review and unboxing of the Force FX Elite Mandalorian Darksaber. I pre-ordered the Mandalorian Darksaber from GameStop last year, I believe around July. It took forever to come in. There was constant delays, there were shipping delays, I guess there was manufacturer delays. They were trying to get it exactly right to ship out to the customer, but it finally came in and I'm super excited. So let's go ahead, unbox it and see what it looks like. This is the box that it comes in. Obviously we have Star Wars Black Series and we have Mando and Moff Gideon there holding the saber. And this is the front of the box. Again, it is a Force FX Elite. Here is some of the effects that it makes when we activate the saber. On the back of the box, we have the saber in its display form and some instructions of how to input the saber together and a description of it, the light, sound effects. I went ahead and unboxed the saber, and this is what it looks like in the packaging. Here's the directions. You have your saber right here. You have your display base here. I have everything unpackaged, and it looks like we have the blade. And this is where the insert goes inside the hilt. We have the hilt of the Darksaber, and I'd say it's got some weight to it. I'd say that's at least 10 pounds, maybe even heavier than that. But yeah, it's pretty heavy. We have our display base. And I'm not sure what this is, but we have a clip for it. We have a USB cable for it. And an Allen key, probably opening the batteries or getting to the battery port. That is the battery port there where that Allen key is supposed to go, and here's the Allen key, so let's go ahead and open it up. They're making it really difficult to get to these batteries. Now it looks like I need a Phillips head screwdriver, and that is your battery port right there. I went ahead and opened the battery port, and I guess that's what the USB cable is for. It's actually a rechargeable battery, so that's pretty neat. I have another older model of a Force FX lightsaber, Luke Skywalker's from Return of the Jedi, and that actually takes AAA batteries, but this is a rechargeable battery, so pretty neat. It was a little confusing. I had to play around with it for a little bit, but I guess lightsabers are going to start being made with Allen keys. I didn't think that was a thing in a galaxy far, far away. Allen key port right here on the hilt of the saber. This comes off. Then there is another port right here that's actually protecting the inside of the saber, or where the saber port will go. This slides out. So there you go. And now that's where your saber is going to go. Like that. And now this housing piece comes back over your saber. Then you go ahead and stick that Allen screw back in. Now your Darksaber is complete. I really hope this battery pack charges quick because I really want to turn this on and see how it looks. So this piece right here, you will actually put back in to your Darksaber when you don't have the blade attached to it. I went ahead and charged it for a little bit. Let's see if we can activate it. All right, here we go. So on this one, it looks like there's two buttons to activate. There's a small button here that you need to push down. And there you go. There is your Darksaber. The sound on it is crazy. Sounds just like it does in the show and the cartoon. Now it looks like you can activate more sound effects from this button here. You can also hit the saber and it will make effects. A neat feature about the Darksaber is it has these 4 columns here on the Darksaber, and I think this actually indicates how much battery the saber has. So we're at 1 bar right now because I was only charging it for a little bit, but I think when it's fully charged, it will light up all 4 of these columns here. If you guys are new to our channel and enjoying my review of the Mandalorian Darksaber, subscribe. Also, ring that notification bell, that way you are notified when our family adventures go live. I actually walked outside of the room and I just wanted to get a feel for it, just because I don't have a fan directly above me out in the living room. But I do have to say, I do like the movement here and the feel of it. It's a little bottom heavy, so I don't know how comfortable I'd be just holding one hand on it, if not gripping it with 2 hands. But I did notice something on the saber. The sound comes from the left side of the saber, those cutouts. If you're left-handed like me, I'm covering the sound. Because when I was using it, and I'm like, why does it sound very muffled? But yeah, I'm covering the sound right now, so I have to hold it right-handed. That's one thing I really care for with the saber. Sound quality is very minimal. I was hoping for a little bit more of a louder, not extremely loud, not overbearing, just a little louder than where it's where the sound effects are coming from than what we have here. This button here, when you hold it down, it actually creates the sound effect from the Mandalorian when Moff Gideon is fighting Mando, and Mando's using the Beskar spear because the Darksaber cannot cut through pure Beskar. And this plastic piece here attaches to that base, so your saber will sit on the base. To show everyone what the Darksaber hilt looks like on its base. And that's how it sits on the base. I'm not too sure about the 4 lights. I'm not too sure why it's not shutting off. I tried messing with the buttons here, the activation buttons, and it's still on. So I'm not too sure if that just turns off on its own. But it actually sits pretty nice here on its base. It does not activate, or the buttons don't turn on, the sound effects don't turn on unless the blade is inside. Another con I don't like about the saber is having to unscrew and rescrew the blade every time. I get what they were going for. If instead of having the blade always on there like my old Force Effects saber, if you want to display it without the blade, it's there. Also, the same thing with the battery pack on my old FX lightsaber. All you would have to do is unscrew the bottom of it, and the battery pack would slide out. You'd put the batteries in and then replace it. To charge this, you have to unscrew it, charge it, put it back in, then rescrew it again. So you have to make sure that you're always carrying that Allen key with you to take this apart and reattach it. I'm going to turn off my lamp, and I want to see what this looks like at night. It glows pretty good here in the room. I'm not too sure how it would glow outside, or let's say at night on Batuu. Very loose up here at the top, and I think that's just the design of the blade because it's very thin. But I do like how they added these black strips. That's when you hold it down, and when you tap it, it briefly lights up. I really want to get the Galaxy's Edge lightsaber now to compare the two to see which one I would prefer. The price tag on the Darksaber is $249.99 USD without tax. That is going to wrap up my review of the Mandalorian Darksaber. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a huge like. Your support helps grow our channel, and when you like our video, it helps us get noticed by the YouTube algorithm. Also, leave me a comment down below. Would you buy the Mandalorian Darksaber? Do you think it's worth the price of $249.99? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Most importantly, always remember, adventure's out there.